I Hate Your Deck would like to thank our sponsor, No Pulp Media. It's where we're shooting right now, and it's where a lot of people come to record music or do podcasts. So if you're looking to do that, check out No Pulp Media here in Long Beach. If you really want to support I Hate Your Deck, there's a lot of ways to help support us. Number one way is through Patreon. Patreon is a great place where you get to join our community. We have a Discord where we play a lot of Magic with our friends, and there's such a community of people from around the world in our Discord. So if you want access to our deck list, do you want to play Magic with a lot of people from all over the world and interact or help brew your decks, the I Hate Your Deck Discord through Patreon will help you get all that done. Hey, if you've been liking I Hate Your Deck, hit the like, subscribe, and ring that bell to get notifications when we have new episodes coming out. And we also have bonus episodes. If you want to see those bonus episodes that were too hot for YouTube, join our Patreon to check that out.
Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out, slinging spells. I Hate Your Deck. We want to give you the true LGS experience. We show up, sling spells, and have fun. Now meet our players for this episode.
What's up, everyone? It's Lynch from I Hate Your Deck, and I'm here with some amazing guests. Everyone at this table has won, so you could say this is like a winner's like all-star match. Bring whatever deck that has crazy.
Oh, jeez.
You've won on other episodes before. Everyone who's here. Doesn't matter, but I love playing paper Magic with my friends, especially the ones that beat me in the face always, repeatedly.
Always. What's up, Sky Funk, musician, hot sauce maker, and avid Magic the Gathering nerd. Happy to be back. Love this game. Love you guys. Ready to sling.
What's up, everybody? It's Larry, back here again for the winners group, or maybe in my case particularly, the not have lost a game on camera yet group.
Damn, dude.
Good luck.
In there.
Putting it on the table.
Good luck. Yeah, target is right here.
That's big.
Hello, I'm Eiley. I am the judge here for I Hate Your Deck, and I am also known as RPG Fox in the Discord. As always, it's a lot of fun to be here, Lynch. Like, that's it. That's all I gotta say to that.
What kind of spicy Magic do you want to play today?
Well, I guess my first question is, what
game experience?
if you're talking about spice, I don't think any of you have come across it, but my humans deck, all the tutors, all the fast mana stuff. So is that the kind of level we're talking about?
I think so.
Y'all know how I feel about good Magic decks. Like, you know, this 8.5 stuff, like I'm usually sitting the lower. I love jank Magic. I got, you know, some decks that will try to keep up, but I can't play against a 9. You know, I'm sitting down here in Seventhville.
We could, oh my God, that's the deck.
Do your thing. I don't want to rain on this parade. I swear to God, I'll come from behind and kill you all.
Well, I think we should bring the spice though, man. This is I Hate Your Deck.
Oh, I know. I'm just gonna play jank out of protest.
I feel like let's meet at a power level where there can be competition.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
Or if you guys want, I'll just run away with the game because nobody deals with me in the early game kind of thing.
What do you want to bring?
I don't have anything super high power with me. I have a Zada Hedron grinder deck that I could play.
Nice.
Low to the ground, draft chaff that if it doesn't win by turn 6, it's not winning at all. I have a deck that is it artifacts and...
Is it?
Oh my God, I was gonna say that.
But it's
We're
not.
both-
It's a red-blue artifact deck that actually plays like a mono-green stompy deck.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's all in French.
Sounds freaking sweet.
So yeah,
Let's fucking go. Allons-y, mec.
Allez, c'est parti.
Oh, putain de merde. I'm gonna play a deck out of this super tight deck box that Lynch loves and admires and is impressed by. Mono White Angels, Feather that's won here before. This deck that I made for the show because it's just fucking interaction. I mean, it didn't really do anything last time. I'd be down to play this. And Ur-Dragon.
There's some creatures that have flash. I put all those into my version of Nymris.
Yeah, you got
It's so fun.
I know.
Like,
Our turns.
All right, so I have a Jessica Ishai real big. Jessica does triple damage with it. Pako, Haldan.
Well, I've never played against either of these decks, so they both sound like a good time.
Yeah, well, this one is make a dog real big. I get to steal people's stuff off the top of the libraries.
Fun.
And Haldan lets me only cast specific things that were exiled with Pako.
Seems like a good time.
So Tymna Sidar, it's a humans partner deck. The only thing keeping it away from CDH at this point, I think, is the fact that it's a tribal deck. So it's a human tribal deck. It's all about sacrificing stuff and just getting
There's
card
been-
draw and other
Sounds awesome.
stuff.
There's
away.
definitely people I've seen in the comments that have wanted to see that deck. They
Let's
wanted us not
give
to
them
hold
what they
Eiley back.
want. All right.
So this will be the non-holding back Eiley episode, but
go.
she is next to Larry.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's gonna be
You
hard,
guys just
so
like
we'll-
kick
we'll
each
see.
other in the face until we
'Cause-
join the game.
This has a sub theme of extra turns. Just to hit you in the face with a big creature and the game fast.
For sure. So I'm going to be playing Nymris, Una's Trickster. It's flash and rewards me for playing flash, so there's a lot of interaction and a few flash creatures, and I built it specifically for this deck because I feel like someone would look at it and be like, I hate this deck. And I knew that it had to be on the show.
I'm playing Pako and Haldan. Pako basically attacks. I exile everyone's cards, and if I get Haldan out, I get to cast some of those non-creature cards I may play. So I get to play lands too. So I get to make a doggy really big and hit people with it.
So I'm playing a Tymna Sidar human partner tribal deck. It pretty much uses graveyard shenanigans and super low to the ground tiny creatures to swing at everyone and draw cards.
And I'm playing Saheeli la Talentueuse, aka Saheeli the Gifted. This deck is in French because I bought it in France. Yes. And it is a red-blue artifact deck that kind of ends up playing like a mono-green stompy deck. There's lots of artifact creatures, and I get to cast them for cheaper and then hopefully smash face with them. And there's also Eldrazi.
Now enjoy the show.
So let's roll to see who goes first. Oh, I got a 6.
May the best roller win.
I will draw for turn. I will play a tropical island and pass the turn.
Draw. I'll play Marsh Flats as my land for turn. Pay 1, sack it to go grab a Bayou.
By you.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not gonna shuffle because I'm gonna tutor my library again because I'm gonna play a Lotus Petal.
Okay.
Tap a
Crack the pedal.
sack it too. Tap it for 2 and play a 3 visits.
Of course you are.
Love that.
I will put Savannah into play this time and I will pass.
That is strong play. That
See?
is,
that
was
was
that
good.
turn 1?
Turn 1, yes.
And I will
You're
pass
right.
the turn.
I forgot what turn we were
Because
on.
it felt like a turn 3 or 4, right?
Yeah.
She ramped twice.
I think she held priority.
Island, pass.
See,
Draw.
yeah, we're the same.
Myriad Landscape.
We're not the same.
Okay. Lynch laughs in my face when I play tapped ramp spells.
I'll play them too.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you will. Myriad Landscape, which is good, which is a good card. You should be playing it. Go.
Okay. I draw for turn. I'll play a Spire Garden because I have 2 more opponents. It won't come in tapped. Taps for red or green. I'm going to tap both of those, and I'm going to play an Arcane Signet because, of course, I am. And then I'm going to pass.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Wow.
All right, so I will tap 3 to cast Tymna, and I will pass the turn.
Okay, I'll untap, draw. I'll play a mountain and pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Let's go Island, tap 2 for Arcane Signet.
Buddies.
Buddies, copy. Okay, go.
Draw. Okay, I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to play Rhystic Study.
That's so annoying, dude.
I know. I'll try not to be annoying with it. I'll just give
It's
you a
too
look. I'll
late.
just give you a look.
Okay. I'm not very good at figuring looks out, so
I'm still going to tell you what I'm
good
doing.
luck with that, yeah.
Okay. I will then play an island, and I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. You'll be good to hear. I'm gonna play a command tower, not pay for it, because I wanna play Sidar.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
I will go to the Wombats, and I'm gonna swing at you for playing the Rhystic Study.
Hey, I respect that. I respect that.
it. Because I respect you as a player.
Yeah, yeah,
And your
for
board
sure.
state. I'm hitting you.
I love that line. Shit all the
I'll
time.
gain the 2 life from lifelink, post-combat, pay a life, draw a card, pass.
Okay, I'll untap, draw. I'll play an Ancient Tomb, also known as Ruine Ensevelie, and I'll pay 3 and cast Lithoforce Usée. It is a War and Power Stone. I will pass the turn.
I'll play a Swamp and pass. And crack this.
Draw for turn. I'm going to shotgun the Steam Vents.
shotgun. I picture him stabbing a hole in it and drinking
I'm gonna
it,
cast Pako.
beer can style.
When Pako attacks, exile top card of each player's library. Put a fetch counter on each of them, and put a +1 counter on Pako for each non-creature card exiled this way. I'm going to attempt to go to combat, and I'm gonna come for Larry,
Yeah.
trying to become
Earned it.
scary.
Yay!
So we
that's
all
nice.
exile the top card of our
Yes,
library?
the top card of our library gets exiled. Everybody.
no
Oh, I
planes.
hit a creature, which sucks. So I had 3 non-creatures,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then so that means I get 3. So I'm hitting you for 6.
Yeah,
Doggy bites.
those are real womps. Okay, so command tower exiled.
And it's a commander. I pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play as snow-covered plains. Tap 2, Golgari Thug. Pay for Ristic. It is a 1/1. When it is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, I can put a creature card from my graveyard on top of my library, and I can dredge 4. It is also a human. I will swing at you this time with Sidar,
Okay, I'll take
Larry, and then Lynch, you will take Tymna again.
Which is 1?
2.
2.
They're both swinging for 2. So I will gain 2 life, pulse combat, pay 2 life, draw 2 cards.
I'm impressed.
Pass the turn.
two. Okay, I will untap, draw. I'll pay 3 total mana for a taxed Cachet Disette. And then I will tap it and 3 mana for 4 total to cast Saheeli, la Talentueuse,
Dibs reading
untaxed.
I heard untaxed.
Yeah.
Plus 1, créer un jeton de créature artefact 1/1 incolore cerveau. It's like a brain.
Yeah, cerveau
No,
also means brain.
I think yeah, okay. I'm not gonna read the rest of it, but that means create a 1/1 artifact creature servo creature token. +1, le prochain sort. The next spell you cast this turn costs 1 less to cast for each artifact that you control at the moment that you cast it.
Okay, so I will +1, Saheeli la Talentueuse. Voici mon cerveau. There is my brain token. Ha ha ha.
Cerveau. Cerveau.
Cerveau. Cerveau.
How would you pronounce it differently? Is it the same?
Cerveau.
Cerveau.
But there isn't really
Cerveau.
I'll roll with that.
With the AUX for the brain one?
I just read this as like cerveau, and that's what's wrong with French is that cerveau has like 6 more letters than servo.
Totally. You never pronounce the letters. Like they
Yeah.
just jam dozens of extra letters into any word.
Digression over. I passed the turn.
We are so sorry. Untap, draw, play a land, cast Mystic Remora. I don't know if I've ever, oh yeah, I should I'm not paying. When you see yourself become the bad friend, look. That's it, go.
Untap. Draw for turn. Okay. Wooded Foothills. Lose life. Tap a Cracket. Go get. Yes. My signed. What kind of island?
Snazzy.
You only
Must
do
be
proc
nice.
or
I
dual
keep
lands
my
at
dual
home.
lands safe.
I'm like, they're meant to be played. So this, I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna cast Haldan.
Seems good.
So in response to Haldan, just in case, I'm gonna pay 1 green and channel Besage You and destroy the Ristic Study.
Oh, thank God. That's awesome.
Yep. Stripe.
Yep. You may search your library for a land card with a basic land type. I mean, I'm also 3 colors.
Fail to find.
Oh, extra win.
No basics?
It's on the field.
That's like such a first world problem.
I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna turn the doggy sideways again. I'll come at you.
Okay.
We all exile the top card of our library. I'm coming at Eiley.
No.
Swag, dude.
And non-creatures?
So this is Aether Gale, 5 mana, return up to 6 non-land permanents to their owner's hands.
So I get 4 more counters, so I go to 7. Yeah, so it's 10. 10 coming at you.
Rituel
Oh, wait.
is
I
sorcery
don't
or
need
instant?
to.
Sorcery, right?
Sorcery, yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't need to block it.
What?
Is this the first non-creature spell that's been cast since I have Mystic Remora?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Do you want to pay 4?
I can't.
Love that.
I wasn't. I wish I could, but I can't.
I am the new.
So you're targeting.
Yes, I am targeting Pako with Swords to Plowshare.
So I can respond.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Is
And
it-
I can put Hero Convention on the stack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Sounds good.
Before blockers, just
Right.
in case, because I will
Okay.
go to exile. You do that.
Yeah.
I will block it and put this on top of my library.
This?
That one's mine. Oh, this is in
That's
my
what it
graveyard.
does. It says when it dies, you can put it on top of the.
It says when it dies, is put in graveyard from play, put target creature card on top of library.
Cool.
It doesn't have to be himself.
But it can be. He can target himself.
Yeah, if there's nothing else in there, it has to target itself
Word.
because it's not a May ability.
But it also can target itself. Yeah, yeah.
I pass.
Untap, upkeep. I wonder what I'm drawing. Play Windswept Heath as my land for turn. I will play a Deathcap Cultivator, which is a mana dork a 2/1 mana dork that taps for green or black, and Delirium. If it has Delirium active, it has Death Touch, which is currently active because I have an artifact, land, sorcery, and instant. Pay 2 to put the Thug back out. Lose 1 life. Search my library for a land I have.
2 creatures and a land ability. No non-creature spells. Yet.
The fish isn't helping you right now, huh?
Yeah, the artifact deck's gonna be there for you.
Feed me some stuff.
Yeah, I'll feed the fish.
All right,
Give him some nuts and bolts right into the koi pond.
Are you going to combat?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
We do
combat.
for combat.
Shocker.
I'm gonna just swing the 2 of them the same way.
Cool.
Lynch for Tymna and Larry for Sidar.
Oh, my dog is tapped.
Okay.
And you can't block because no one has flying or reach.
I
You're
know.
at 6. You're at 4.
So I go to 32 and I go to 6 commander.
That's it.
Combat, I will gain 2 life because of lifelink. Post combat, I will pay 2 life. That's why I didn't change it. To draw 2 cards.
Still just blown away by how cool that is.
I'm gonna pay 2 to cast Hermit Druid.
What?
Hermit Druid is a 1/1 human that I can pay a green and tap it, reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a basic land. Put those cards into my graveyard and put the land into my hand. After that, I will pass.
Sounds like a combo piece to me.
That's scary.
When is Hermit Druid
I-
not a combo
No,
piece?
for sure.
I don't know. I just
He's
never
always a
see
dangerous
it.
card,
You know,
though.
I never
How
see it.
much?
Like I see it and then the game's over. I'm gonna untap,
Yeah.
draw, paying 4 Clock of Omens. Tap
Love
2
that.
untapped artifacts you control. Untap target artifact.
Cool.
So I will then tap Clock of Omens and tap my servo, and use that to untap Worn Power Stone.
Can you pay 4 generic mana for a Mystic Remora trigger?
Can, yes. Will, no.
My guy.
Yeah.
My guy. I like you.
I like that.
Do you like me?
They're nice, thank you.
Where are we going?
Then
with
I'll
this?
+1 Saheeli to 6, making my next spell cost 4 less, and I'll pay 3 mana for a Meteor Golem.
Tight.
Should I just take it off the field?
I mean, I think that might be the best play, but I mean, level with me. Like, be real. Are you gonna win the game next turn? Like, this
No,
looks scary, but I don't know your deck.
I don't
it could be a
think
value.
I
I
can
mean,
win next turn.
She has a
but
graveyard
I can
deck, though.
do stuff.
You could go for it.
I
Like,
c-
that's
well,
what the
I can-
deck's built
I
to
can
do.
get fairly close.
Yeah,
but
that's
I
the
don't think it's
setup
gonna
to
finish
like
it.
she's
Yeah.
got all this graveyard synergy.
She says that and
can-
then she did have
she
an
can
experiment for 19 in an episode. But
Yeah.
it did get countered.
I mean, look,
Bye,
It's
dude.
also random now, so like,
I am gonna blow this up. I feel like that has
smart.
to make the most
out of
sense.
respect for your board state
And for you as a player.
and for you as a player,
that's fair. That's fair.
Okay,
It is what it
then
is.
I'll play an island as my land
take
for
a
turn.
bow and a curtsy.
I'll tap the Izzet Signet and the Meteor Golem to untap my Worn Power Stone.
That's hot.
And then I'm gonna pay 4 and cast 1 with the machine. Draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost among artifacts you control. It is a sorcery.
Dude, that deck is sick. Paying 4 for that?
No, can't.
Wee.
And I will pass the turn after that.
On your end step, I believe I'll cast my commander. Nymris, Unistricture, 1/6, Flash, Flying, Fairy, Knight. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand and the other into your graveyard. She here. Oh, untap. Upkeep. Pay for Mystic. And draw. Big highs, big lows. Magic the Gathering. Take my money. All right, I'm playing a island.
Take my money.
Take my money. That's gonna be it for my turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. So I'm gonna go at
So friendly.
I'm gonna go at Larry's Planeswalker. Before that happens, we're all gonna exile
No.
Cyclonic Rift.
Fucking why did I put this Jeweled Lotus in the deck?
Ristic Buddy, there he is.
I want my heuristic buddy.
Jeweled Lotus, Mana Vault, and Esper Sentinel.
And a Psycho Rift.
Oh, jeez.
So you can't overload it.
In case someone dies, I'll play an Aaron Mesa,
Right.
and I'll tap a crack at lose a life.
So you did attack Saheeli, right? With
Yeah.
There you go. Taiga. Thought I had one more 2 land. It's a proxy. Well, obviously I'll cast the Jewel Lotus. Fish.
Word. Yeah,
Fishy.
I mean, you're not paying 4, are you? I'll draw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 now land permanent owner's hand. Do you want to read this for me?
Yeah,
One of you?
definitely. Renvoyer 6 permanents non-terrains ciblés dans les mains de leur propriétaire. Return 6 non-land permanent spare owner's hands. Bourrasque d'éther.
What is that in the English?
Aethergale.
Oh, either go.
I've never heard the word bourrasque before.
Burlesque.
I was like,
good
I
one.
could understand enough of it, so this now goes to your graveyard. Okay, well, definitely 1, 2,
Her most expensive.
3.
4.
Yeah, 4. This is how to make you recast it. 5.
Cool, I have a response now that targets, those are targets.
Oh,
yeah, six. Got
You
one
need
more.
6 targets. It's not up to.
True.
6.
I'm a little less nice.
I'm not doing your fish. We'll give you a chance to draw cards.
Yeah, you don't want to reset my fish? I'd love that. Bounce my Mystic Remora, dude. I dare you.
Yeah, be a homie. Bounces Remora.
So 1, 2, 3, 5.
You bought me to bounce the fish?
Of course I do.
Don't do it.
I'm asking nicely.
Don't.
So you won't mess with my board state for one
Bounce
turn?
the fish.
Sure.
If I
Hey.
bounce a fish?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay, sure.
Okay, cool.
Homie deal.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Word. It happens. I apologize for being spineless. I just thought I had a better play, but like this is fine.
It was great.
Yeah, I mean, isn't this I Love Your Deck? Special
Yeah.
edition?
I love
Special
your
edition.
deck.
Love this
I
deck.
love your deck.
That is a saucy phrase.
Tap this green to then cast this Mana Vault. So I have a blue or green and a Mana Vault mana. And I'm going to pass the turn with that end.
Dude.
Well, I got off to a good start, but Lynch over here is kind of.
He's pushing us around, you know.
We
He's trying to slow
we
us
said
down.
spicy decks,
Yeah,
right?
what
We're
do you
playing
know?
spicy decks
All
with
right,
spicy
man.
players.
Play the game,
That's-
baby.
I'm not
Who makes
complaining about
spicy
it.
hot sauce?
Yeehaw!
Draw this card. Pay 2 to put the cultivator back out.
Okay. You like your Death Toucher, don't you?
Well, it's gonna protect me from the bad dog. It's a rabid dog. It needs to be put down.
Cujo over there, dude.
Birds of Paradise.
Yeah. Could be a flying blocker now.
3 for Sidar. Or Tymna.
Timmy.
Tymna. I told you this deck is super low to the ground and easy to cast multiple stuff in a turn. I will go to combat. You blew my Meteor Golem, but you're at 40.
Oh?
I blew up the Hermit Druid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she
I
meant.
mean, you really gonna hold it against me, Haley?
A little bit. Just a little bit. You know what? He's acting too innocent. Poke you for one.
I'm a perfect angel. All right, yeah, I'll take it.
Larry was saved.
Post combat, I will pay a life for Tymna and draw a card and pass the turn.
All right, I will untap.
I'm sorry. I think I have a response to her passing.
Okay,
I'm gonna cast Nymris.
cool. So I go to my turn,
Vas-y.
I untap, draw for turn.
You could like watch, she's gonna flicker Meteor Golem now and blow up your commander, and you're like, no.
None of that really.
Ain't
dude.
no flicker deck, dude.
Yeah, not really what this deck do. I'll
all
pay
about it.
2 and
get
cast
flickers.
Ethereum Sculptor.
Good card.
Then I'm going to pay 3 and cast Clock of Omens.
Good card.
Yeah.
I'll tap Clock of Omens and Ethereum Sculptor, and untap Warren Powerstone. I'll pay 2 and cast a Commander Sphere.
MVP of the deck right there.
Dude, that's huge. I scoop.
So I'll tap these 2 nerds and untap my Warren
I feel
Powerstone.
a little attacked with that.
I mean,
I
they're
was gonna
kind of
say,
they're
I was gonna
just
say, seems right. I mean, does this look like a stereotypical nerd to you? He's literally doing a Superman punching an Earth in half or whatever.
He's a cosplayer.
re-untap my Warren Powerstone. I will tap for 6 and recast Saheeli the Gifted. I will +1 her to 5 and make a Servo 1/1 servo token.
Un bon petit garçon.
Then I will pass the turn.
Cool. End step, I will go ahead and cast this Opt. It triggers. I look at 2. 1 to hand, 1 to graveyard. And then Opt resolves. I scry 1 and draw a card. So I look at this. I say sure, draw it. And now it's my turn. Untap. Draw. I get so many cards. This is so tight. Okay. Swamp. I'll pay 2 for a Dimir Signet. I'll pay.
Counter it.
Fuck you. Pay 2. This floats blue-black. So that is blue-black floating right now. And that casts Mystic Remora, leaving a black floating.
Using the black floating.
These, no, it's getting used right now. 2, 3, 4. Naiad of Hidden Coves. It's a 2/3 enchantment creature. Nymph, as long as it's not your turn, spells you cast cost 1 generic less to cast. Pass.
I will untap. Draw.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have discarded at the end of my turn.
Go for it.
Okay, cool.
A blue. And then I'll tap this, and I'll use 2, so I'll just have 1 floating. And I'll cast Solve the Equation.
Cool.
Where's my opposition agent?
Tutor. Oh, well, I have 1. Should I cast it?
Yeah.
Tight. Let's go.
Unison.
Opposition agent.
On the stack.
So that's on the stack. This is now on the stack, and this is on the stack. Right?
Did not expect you to have Opposition Agent in your hand. That resolves for me.
Okay, cool. This would resolve first, so I'll look at 2. Fucking pitch 1. And then this would resolve. So I tutor your library.
Mystic
Oh,
Remora
no.
next.
Mystic triggers first.
Word. Okay.
Yes.
So I'll draw
The solve
unless
is
you
at
want
the
to
bottom.
pay 4. Okay, so I'll drop Mystic. I control your tutor, and this goes. I've also never cast this card before. I think it's for bad people. So, but I made this deck for bad people. So, what should I get, y'all?
And you're allowed to see my
You can
hand.
get any instant.
Can I?
Yeah, you are allowed to look at that.
I have way too much information here. Opposition agent resolve, and now your tutor is my tutor. So I've searched your deck and chosen Mystical Tutor to reveal, exile,
Yeah,
and
it's an exile.
you know, use if I want.
I'm going to swing Pako at you.
Me?
Yes.
What did I do?
Like, so
Cool. How
everybody
big is-
exiles the top part of their
part.
library.
Jesus.
Ancient
Ooh.
Tomb.
Stinging lionfish is a creature.
So 1 creature. One
Sensei's
creature.
top.
Or 2 creatures. 2 creatures. 2 creatures.
Oh, you can't get creatures from it. Okay. Great.
I don't get
Yeah.
to cast them.
I have to-
So
cool.
and I
Cough.
only get counters for the non-creature. I get 2 counters on Pako. Can't cast. Yeah. The
We really
creature.
need something to kill Pako.
That'd be tight.
This isn't cool anymore.
If only one of these decks had interaction.
I'm gonna pay the 1 because I lost the 1 floating due to going to combat. I will cast the top.
Would you like to pay 4 mana?
Why do I keep forgetting about them?
I will not
I-
pay 4 mana.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead and draw.
Done.
Tap a green. Cast a Lenore Elf.
Lawnmower elf.
You have so many cool ways of saying things.
I've been playing for over a decade. I've gotten a lot of random little tidbits like that.
All right. I'm going to play an Ancient 2.
You've got 2 hands. You can make it to 10.
Exactly. After that, who knows?
So I play an Ancient 2. I'll tap 2, have it do 2 damage to me, and I'll play a Grim Monolith.
Remora?
Draw your card.
Okay.
And
This is getting
and I
further.
pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I'm so sorry. Did you attack me with the dog?
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
We either resolve that.
for sure. Wow, weird. Help!
Yeah, because we exiled the cards.
We are all fired.
How you want? Hey, what? I got all
No,
excited.
I'm gonna pull Larry and be like, notice he forgot to give me the damage.
Well, do you want to block? You have the option to block too.
How big is he?
It's a 12-12. So you get the
big.
block 12-12. So we're rewinding a little bit.
I'll take
Technically,
it.
I just couldn't play this yet.
I don't need 39 life. I'll take 12.
Okay.
So
So
we
you
take-
took damage, and you got 12 commander damage.
Yeah.
And I passed the turn.
I untap, I upkeeped. I did not draw.
Draw your turn. Becky with the good draw.
Maybe I'll get one.
Green for an Avacyn's Pilgrim, which taps for white, and it's a 1/1 human.
Love that.
Pay 1 black to cast Unearth. I can return a target creature with CMC 3 or less from graveyard to battlefield.
Another sneaky good card there.
Going back for the Hermit Druid.
Yeah. Then it will resolve.
Cool.
4 to recast Sidar. Let's put you back here. So I will go to combat.
You're in combat.
You are in
Combat.
combat, dude.
Tymna will keep coming at you, and I will swing the thug at Larry.
Okay. I will not block.
So I will gain 2 life post-combat, pay 2 life, draw 2 cards. Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. I have no effects.
Great band.
I will
I actually
plus
would-
1 Saheeli to 6.
+1.
Making the next spell I cast cost 1 generic less for each artifact I control. Currently 2, 4, 6, 8, and then another cost reduction here. So if I cast an artifact, it
9.
will cost 9 less. I will play a free Darksteel Forge.
Hold on.
Tight, dude. So tight.
Yeah, sure.
I
Free
guess
indestructible artifact.
Mystic Remora trigger.
No,
You just paid it for free.
I know, but I want to cast other big, fat, dumb
have-
artifacts.
That says artifacts you control are indestructible.
Is this the scary thing right now? Am I the scary guy?
I mean,
I-
there's a fair spread of power.
This,
It's a development
this
we have to
feels
pay
like
attention
a
to.
pile of Coke cans, and this feels like 10,000 military-grade boots about to come down on my Coke cans.
Okay. Wow.
I hope
What?
that analysis is correct.
That is vivid.
What a way to put
know.
that.
What am I supposed to do here, y'all?
Hey, you know what you can do?
Kill
Draw
Pako.
more cards when I feed them to you with the other artifacts I'm hoping to
Kill
cast.
Pako.
What
about
about
you?
result?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let result.
I'm not doing anything.
I will tap Darksteel Forge and Clock of Omens. In response, I'll float 2 mana here. I'll untap them with this. I'll tap it again to float another 2 mana. Cast a Blinkmoth Urn.
Oh, baby.
Gives each player 1 generic mana during their first main phase for
Yes.
each artifact they control.
Yeah.
At the beginning of
So
the
he's
first...
gonna get some too.
Yeah,
But he's gonna use it the best and
Yes.
get the most.
that's debatable. I need card draw. I cast this for 4.
Yeah.
It is
How many spells do you
a
cast this turn?
non-creature. This is just the second one.
Word, so I'll Mystic Remora draw. Tight.
Then I will tap my Blinkmoth Urn and Ethereum Sculptor to
Jesus, Clock
untap
of Omens is
this.
so good.
I'll pay 9 and cast an indestructible Inkwell Leviathan.
Sick.
Not really.
Island Walk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Island
Island
Walk,
Flying.
Trample Shroud.
Not flying.
Island Walk, Trample Shroud. It's from a simpler time.
That's hot.
And that's gonna end my turn.
Cool. I'm going to take this opportunity to cast Mystical Tutor and search my
That's his Mystic Tutor goes
Oh,
over
true.
here.
Library for an instant or sorcery.
However,
Yeah, that's gonna trigger first. So let me resolve that.
Is there anything you can do to compete with this board state over here?
Yeah. Shh, don't you worry. Don't you worry, baby. That goes to hand. Now I'll tutor. Nah. Just a little value.
Frantic search.
Friendly, hateable deck.
Seems like a great way to reanimate something disgusting.
So I reveal Frantic Search, which is an instant for 3 that says draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards, untap up to 3 lands. Put that on top of my graveyard, and now I'll begin my turn. Whatever, dude. Okay, like you say everything perfectly all the time.
I don't.
I know.
But I try to get someone to correct me. I hope you do.
Untap, draw. Sure, I can start correcting you.
You can correct me.
Cool. So at the beginning of my first main phase, I get 2.
Oh, if it's untapped.
This is fucked up. I wanted that 2 mana. All right.
That is cold. That's tapped.
Cold, you're as cold as ice.
Or prior to your first main phase, I'll tap these 2 to untap the urn.
My man.
Oh, look at that. Solidarity untapping.
We are real friends now. It's my main phase. I have 2 floating. I'm gonna use it to cast Mind Stone. I'm going to pay 2, 3, 4 to cast Unwinding Clock.
Oh.
Artifact says untap all artifacts you control during each other player's untap step.
Horloge débridée.
I'll go ahead and also pay 2, how about an island and a swamp? A Star Compass, which is just taps for color of that a basic land I control can produce. Guess I should play a land. How about this River of Tears? Do y'all know this land?
No, actually.
It's weird and cool. It says tap, add blue to your mana pool. If you played a land this turn, add black to your mana pool instead. I'll also pay 3. I'm gonna cast Wave Break Hippocamp. 2/2 enchantment creature Horsefish. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, draw a card. Go into combat, no attacks, ever. I suppose I should go to cleanup.
Prior to the beginning of your end step, I will tap
What?
Blink Moth Urn and a Servo to untap Ethereum Sky.
Yeah,
I love
screw
that.
Lynch.
Is
Screw
a straight
Lynch.
up slap in the face for Lynch. Like, you don't need that untapped. I gotta discard 2 cards. So how about these
so rude.
lands?
I have to do it again on, on Sky's next turn.
I love that, dude. That's an act of service that really resonates with me. I'm glad.
He's playing mind games. Don't listen to
Right?
him.
Don't forget, Larry is 3 for 3 on I Hate Your Deck. Do not let him fucking sucker us into anything. Okay, cool.
When I put in the arch enemy, I thought we were gonna gang up, we're gonna team up.
I mean, all of it's bad. We are all sitting in a really good spot.
Yeah, this
There
is
is-
great magic. I forgot to
Tune
play.
in, folks. It's anyone's game.
Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, that's it. I discarded, and on your
So I get to untap.
untap, I untap these
Your
artifacts.
effects. Okay.
Oh, that felt good. I'm rock hard right now. So much mana.
All right. Well,
Oh, I get it because you untapped your mana rocks. Duh.
I'm not that clever, dude. Give me
I lose a life to the mana Vault Rock that I'm not untapping,
a.
and I draw for turn now.
He said rock too.
My rocks are not as hard as your rocks, apparently.
It's not a competition, dude.
I smoke rocks, Joe Rogan.
I got
Give me the rocks.
mana dorks.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna top, and I'll have 1 floating.
Lose 2 from the ancient tomb.
I got so excited about that Blink Moth mana that I passed over this. Is it okay if I pay it now?
Top 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Retroactively paying for it.
I'm sorry that I'm bad at magic.
I'll use one of those colorless, and that to cast the prismatic lens.
Do that. Fishy.
Draw.
I draw.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing this guy.
Are
You
you
can block,
sure
you can just
you
block
wanna
with one
do
of your
that?
creatures. Block with opposition.
It's a 12? No. It has
It's gonna be
trample?
bigger. No.
No.
I'm swinging at you with a Pako, but on the
Asshole!
on the swing trigger, we all have to exile.
Okay, cool.
No.
Not Dictaste of Erebos.
Really?
Voltaic key.
See, I got one.
You can just call it the dictate.
Well, no, he said dictaste.
No, but you don't need to go that. That's uncouth. is what I'm saying.
Oh, all right.
Like, yeah, let me tell you about how to dictate. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, it's also
What, is
also
it blue?
good.
Is it red? Is it green?
Can you taste colors?
Maybe.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think it's definitely good for me to cast the dictate. Yeah, so I'll tap 3, 4, 5.
So dictate is on the stack and Pako is attacking me. Mystic triggers on dictate. Do you want to pay
Nope.
the 4?
Nope.
Tight. I've just never enjoyed anyone asking that question over and over again, and now I have to do it. I'm just laughing at myself.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So with all that on the stack, I will pay black, blue for Slitherwisp. This is a 3/2 creature elemental nightmare with flash, and whenever you cast another spell that has flash, you draw a card and each opponent loses 1 life. So triggers these 2, and I'll just do this one first, drawing, and then this one.
Dictate if everyone's done the sack.
Yeah, word. That goes there, and this is here. Okay, cool. Let it resolve.
Okay. Dictate resolves. Flash, whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature.
Before blocks, I'm gonna pay 1 to cast a discounted reality shift, exiling your Pako. But don't worry, you get to manifest.
Let me show you how to dictate.
Hey!
So
It don't take
how
though.
much mana do you have available right now?
Having tapped 1 for reality shift, I have 1 up. Why you asking like that?
Because I can tap an island. Counter target
Spell
non-creature
pierce.
spell.
I will
Pays
respond.
2.
What you got?
Oh shit.
I'll tap a Servo and Ethereum Sculptor because
shit,
this
I
can
know what you're gonna
untap
do.
any artifact.
Give me the compass.
Yeah, sure. Compass untapped.
Okay, cool.
You were literally here to sow chaos.
Dude, no, he just knows that that good boy's out of control,
All
man.
right, green and blue to do decisive denial.
Which says choose 1, and I assume it's not the fight, but counter target non-creature spell targeting what? Unless its controller pays 3.
Yeah.
These are both on the stack
These are on the
targeting.
stack, targeting your reality shift.
And in response to this one, I'll tap these 2 artifacts and untap your Signet. If you
Tight.
happen to have a 1 mana counter spell, you can then counter this and then pay for this with your 3 mana.
He's here to sow chaos.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
Shut the fuck up. That's not what you have in your fucking hand right now.
I am so sorry, I'm not sorry. This is happening. I pay these 3 for rewind, targeting decisive denial, and untapping 4 lands.
Wait, how are you paying for rewind?
Because it's discounted by Naiad.
So dirty.
Because it's your turn.
So dirty.
Okay, how many
Uchi.
spells have been cast this turn?
Ducci. Yeah, what's the storm count?
What's the storm count? Dictate was cast. There's 6.
so
True.
there's 6.
Okay. That's
I'll tap a blue.
gnarly.
Flusterstorm?
And I'm casting Flusterstorm. So you gotta
Not
pay.
enough artifacts.
So is that
my
7? Because 6
God.
spells were cast and this?
Yes.
So you have to pay 7
Or rewind is countered?
or rewind is counted.
And I can't pay 7. So.
You got nothing more to tap over there?
Oh my god.
You know, I'm still mad that I just had to spend 3 counter
I am
spells.
so okay with
Dude,
this.
Yeah.
this is awesome.
This
I
is
can
epic.
live with this outcome.
Yeah, this is cool. I mean, this is fine. All right.
Everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's
the
okay.
house isn't burning down. You look like that meme where there's a dog in the firehouse.
Yes, that's like one of my favorite memes.
Cool. So I can't pay for that. So let's go down the stack. Flusterstorm resolves countering rewind,
Yep.
and now
That'll also trigger.
trigger
fish.
Mystic Remora. Thank you. I apologize that I'm incapable of remembering to do that. So I'll draw for Flusterstorm. That happens first. Then Flusterstorm counters rewind, and then these,
Both of these
will
counter
both counter
this.
the shit out of Reality Shift.
So this goes to 13.
Am I gonna die to this fucking dog right now?
No, it doesn't have trouble. You can block.
Okay.
A 16-16 dog Pako is flying at you.
So yeah, I'll block with Slitherwisp. Sorry, bud.
Clifford, the big red dog,
Okay,
came and ran
so-
you over.
For real.
Second main. I think I'm actually gonna just go ahead and pass.
I like the sound of that. Draw. Spin the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
How many are you gonna get?
Yeah.
Hey! Our lucky day.
That sucked.
I'm sorry, Eileen. What did you get?
Oh,
What
a
did you-
vampiric tutor and another
And a sun petal
land.
growth.
A sun petal
Yeah. Okay.
growth.
We got lucky.
Playing with power.
Spicy. Tap 2 Signet. Since we got some instant speed players here, I think it appropriate to make sure I tap properly. Yeah. Play Comball, Council of Allocation. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, they lose 2 life and I gain 2 life.
I mean, I'll counter it.
Let's see the counter spell.
Okay, cool.
She said show it.
Tap 4 for Voracious Great Shark. 5/4 flash. When it enters the
Biggest
battlefield,
fucking counter.
counter target artifact or creature spell.
Ah,
Triggers, Nymris,
Block it.
and then trigger Wave Break. Okay.
then I will go to lay combat.
Yep.
Swing Tymna at you, Lynch. Golkari thug at you, Larry. You'll take 2 and you'll take 1.
I have no blocks.
Cool.
Taking 1.
Gain 2, post combat, pay 2, draw 2. I'll pay 2 to cast Altar of Dementia.
Oh,
Nice.
And I will pass the turn.
See what you'd do there if you had the dictate out.
I'm gonna untap and go to my turn.
Let's see how much crazier
Untap.
artifact.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yet again, Mystic Remora. Trigger.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Cool, thanks.
I go to draw step. So 11 mana in my pool from the Blink Moth Urn. All right,
That's a lot of mana.
That's
Can
a-
I
that's a lot of
see
mana.
people's graveyards?
11, and then I'll tap the Commander Sphere for red mana and sacrifice it to draw a card. 2 of my 11 generic mana and sacrifice Buried Ruin, aka Ruine Ensevelie, to return my Commander Sphere from my graveyard to my hand. I will then pay 2 and recast the Commander Sphere.
Fish.
Triggers fish.
Fish, thanks. Yep, can't pay attention.
Thanks,
You gonna pay?
I'm gonna pay.
Probably could, yeah.
Yeah. All right, got all this mana. So down to 3. I'll sacrifice the Commander Sphere to draw another card. I'll play a Foundry of the Consuls as my land for turn. Then I will use the remaining 4 mana here and 1 more and sacrifice Foundry of the Consuls to make
fuck is that?
3 1/1 colorless Thopters.
Cool.
3 Thopters, no more floating mana.
Dude, it's crazy.
I'll +1 and make another servo. So this goes up to 7. I have 3 servos. Pay 2, 4, and then tap these 2 to untap Worn Power Stone. Tap it again, so I have 6 mana in my pool. And I'll cast a duplicate.
Nice. Kills something and becomes a copy of it?
When duplicate enters the battlefield, you may exile target non-token creature. As long as the card exiled with duplicate is a creature, duplicate has the power, toughness, and creature types of that creature.
Not the abilities.
It remains a changeling. Yeah, I'm gonna exile
Because
Pako.
then it becomes more dangerous for him to attack us because it's smaller.
Yeah, okay. Happens.
You cast that like a while ago.
So I'm gonna go ahead and declare the battle. Inkwell Leviathan is gonna come at you, Lynch. And then Ethereum Sculptor, 2 servos, and Meteor Golem are going to be going at you, Eileen.
How big is Meteor Golem?
It's a 3/3.
Block that with a 2/5, and then I'll just take the damage from the servo.
So taking 3 and I'm taking 7.
I pass the turn.
I'll just respond to that with a quick. I'll actually just pay 1 and cast. Where is he? Spectral Sailor. Little 1/1, flash flying, pay 4, draw card. Triggers. Why is this here? Draw.
Probably to remind you of something.
No. There. That was trigger, and now it's gonna be my turn?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I untap. I upkeep, pay. Okay, here we go. That's 2, pay 2. Draw for turn. Play Vault of Whispers. It's just a 5/4. I don't know. Yeah, I'll attack Eiley.
Take it.
Cool. Get your chip-ins. Pass and...
On your end step, though, I'm just going to tap to top.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna start untapping my artifacts.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so I'll untap.
Me too.
Tap, and I'll lose a life to the Mana Vault trigger.
14 more turns.
Then I'll draw for turn. Play the command tower. All right, Jewel Lotus. 4, 5, 6, 7. Recast Pako.
Nice.
I mean, it's a 3/3 right now that can potentially become a 7/7, so.
We could be teammates against the arch enemy.
I kind of like that.
There isn't really an arch enemy in this game. We're all dangerous in various ways.
I feel like both of you are fucking with some really powerful magic.
Pay 2, cast Cyclonic Rift on the Dark Steel.
Tight.
Stick fish.
Don't pay.
Love it.
Okay.
So Cyclonic Rift that. This now goes to my graveyard. I'm just gonna tap 3. Rolling Earthquake. Rolling Earthquake deals 2 damage to each creature without horsemanship and each player. Are you passing priority?
Okay, you know what? In response,
In response, what are you doing?
3. I'm gonna Anguish Unmaking Dictate. So I'm gonna exile it and lose 2 life.
Mr. Grimoire trigger? Guys, I remembered one.
Okay.
Draw your
Cheers.
card.
Where's my back?
There you go. Pat yourself on the back. What you
Cool,
doing?
I'll draw.
Okay.
And, I mean, I'm down to let that resolve.
So I'm sorry. In response to that,
Anguish Unmaking.
I'll tap a servo in the Clock of Omens to untap Meteor Golem.
I guess I'll pass priority.
So
Pass
then
priority.
this resolves, exiling this.
Okay.
While that is still on the stack, I will mill myself for 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm gonna mill first. I'm gonna mill 4 instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mill 2 more. Then I will sacrifice this. I have to put 1 on top, which it's not gonna matter. It's gonna get milled from it anyways. Yes, so I'll just put itself on top and then that will resolve alter and mill itself.
Then I guess the damage resolves.
I will in response tap my elf for green.
Cool. And I'll pay, I guess it's just these 2 for Frantic Search before this Hippo Fish Horse dies. I want that draw trigger. So, draw, Nymris trigger, and then Frantic Search resolves.
Okay.
Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, untap 3 lands. I guess I'll float. Fucking black, blue. Untap this and discard that and fucking that.
And now this resolves?
Mystic Grimoire trigger for the Rolling Earthquake. Do you want to pay for?
No.
The board wipe happens, yeah? Damage happens?
Okay.
Damn, Mike, I thought we could have had an alliance there for a minute.
You never talked to me.
You didn't reach out.
You didn't reach out.
No.
Sorry,
All right.
Horsefish, love you.
So I will use the 1 green to cast the Elvish Mystic that I floated from my elf that died. Tap 2 for regrowth.
Nice.
I'm gonna put Cyclonic Rift back in my hand.
Gross. Before you go to combat, before
Before I
this
go to combat.
mana goes away,
Yes,
is it
sir.
okay
Yep,
if I
yep,
use
yep,
it?
yep, yep.
Okay, cool.
I attempt to go into combat.
Cool, yeah.
You're gonna go before you waste.
I am gonna use that 3,
Yes.
4, 5 for Dream Eater, which is a 4/3 flash flying. When it enters the battlefield, surveil 4. When you do, you may return target non-land permanent and opponent controls to its owner hand. Any number of these go in my graveyard and one goes on top, and any number go on top. How are we gonna end this game? Hold on, the question is, how do I win?
I mean, you can make a deal with
Or
me
you could bounce this to his
where
hand, he can
I
cast it.
blow things up and you don't fuck with my board, and then you know, have a plan to fuck with me.
Yeah, so what I
afterward.
need to
I thought your
do,
instinct was right to go for the Planeswalker.
what I need to do is threaten to fuck with all of you unless you just kill each other real fast, right? So if you, as long as you're killing each other, I won't tinker with your stuff. And so who's not been killing each other? Who's not? You're trying, but you also
I'm
hit me
trying
a
to
couple
kill people,
times.
but I'm not gonna hit you
That's
now.
pretty lame. Bouncing Pako.
I'm gonna swing Pako over at her. Might help me get more stuff away from his library.
Gotta target Eileen's shit instead. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Pako, sorry, Lynch, I love you,
Oh.
but just, I mean,
My hand.
So.
So I go to combat.
Yeah.
Yep, pass.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll pay a green. Worldly Tutor.
You untap all your artifacts at the beginning of her untap.
Thanks, dog. And I guess there'd be a Mystic Remora trigger on that tutor.
Yup.
You gotta pay 4.
Nope.
You're feeding. We're all just feeding the fish.
4 is so much.
How many cards do you have right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
We're in trouble.
Not really. I don't have anything that great in my graveyard right now. I'm just trying to get my
Angel of Glory's
defenders
Rise,
back.
7 for 4/6 flying. When it enters the battlefield, exile all zombies, then return all human creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, sick! It's Zombie Apocalypse.
It's
but-
actually was made for opposite of Zombie Apocalypse.
Yeah, of course. Gnarly. I've been building a zombie deck, so I feel like I do.
Draw this card. Cards in hand.
I just counted 16.
3.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna deck myself.
That fish needs to go, but it's already so late.
Better late than never. Shit, if you
Yeah,
do
I'm-
something.
We'll give it a try. Probably cast the angel.
So,
Priority
I
later.
will let you see. It's mostly just.
I will pass priority.
So this is what I will get back. Sky.
yeah, I'll counter that shit. I'm casting Spell Swindle.
What does that one do?
Counter target spell, create X colorless treasure artifact tokens, where X is that spell's converted mana cost. They have tap, sack this artifact, add a mana of any color in your mana pool.
Ouch.
So I would counter the angel and get 7.
Jesus.
Feels bad. I am not
No,
a
no,
good
it doesn't.
person.
Shut up. It does not feel good.
Dude,
Can't stop nervous laughter.
bro, embrace the dark side. It's good.
Well, if I had gotten my blockers, I was gonna at least poke the planeswalker. But now I think I'm just gonna let it go wild.
So I actually would get a Nymris trigger off that as well. My apologies. Yeah. This goes here. And you're untapping, so I untap. It's just such a powerful move.
I mean, normally it's a game ending, but I was just mostly trying to defend my face.
It was value for sure.
Upkeep, no triggered abilities, draw. First main phase, Blinkmoth Urn makes 2, 4, 6, 7 manas. Play a Hedron Archive, leaving myself with 3 mana floating out of the 7. Play an Interplanar Beacon as my land for turn. I will then Ultimate Saheeli,
Wait, god damn it.
making a copy,
I could have poked it just for 2 and it would have been all good, but
making a copy of
Definitely
each
considered
artifact
trying to destroy
I
that
control.
before his main phase. Was not paying attention.
You don't want to respond in responses to this?
This is fine.
Totally fine.
don't you get copies of all of them?
Yes.
See,
Okay.
I can't shut down
told
everything
you to go.
forever.
I told you to
No,
go
no,
for
I-
the Saheeli instead of my Pako. You
No,
didn't
I
listen.
honestly kind of like regret not like countering your thing, because if you have a board, you can kill other people with it. I don't want to stop
And-
him. I know. But what I'm gonna do is let him do it and try to murder you guys with his cool shit.
So,
So what is
I
it gonna be?
will,
Do you have triggers when this stuff
yeah,
enters?
this stuff will enter the battlefield. I'll get a Destroy and an Exile.
Cool. What you counter targeting?
Yeah, I will blow up Unwinding Clock with the Meteor Golem token. Exile the Flyer. No, I'll exile Pako,
Haldan.
or Haldan with the duplicate copy. He will be a 3/4, correct?
1/4.
Oh, he's a 1/4. Lame. That was dumb.
I have a response. Should I do it now?
Yeah, those are
suppose so.
targets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Lazotep Plating
Ooh.
to give permanents I control and myself hexproof until end of turn and amass 1. So that will have hexproof. This will trigger.
Do you need a token?
Unwinding clock will not die.
I will use
Poor guy.
the 2 mana here to sacrifice the Hedron Archive copy and draw 2 cards.
Nice.
I will use the 1 mana here and one more to sacrifice the original Hedron Archive and draw another 2 cards.
Finally, dude gets to draw some cards.
Then I will tap both Worn Power Stones.
The copy enters tap.
Oh my god. Yes, you're right. Jesus.
And there's no way for you to untap it.
So I'll tap the original Worn Power Stone.
Yeah.
I will tap both Clocks of
Yep.
Omens to untap it.
Yep.
I have no more mana remaining. 2 mana floating from the Lithoforce.
4 now.
4, and
And both copies are tapped.
I will tap both Blink Moth Urns and untap,
Yep.
and then tap it again for
Yep.
6, 7, 8, and 1, 9 for Darksteel Forge.
I'll probably counter that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need that to kill these guys. Here, let me pay 1 for Brineborn Cutthroat. Should have done this before, but that just goes there because I want it out. So yeah, that comes out, and then I'll cast Unwind for 1 and a blue. Counters target non-creature spell and untaps 3 lands. I'll float 2 more and untap these 3, as long as that resolves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
Thanks, dude.
Shite.
So he gets a 1/1. That happens.
All right.
Hot magic action.
Shit's hitting the fan. It's official.
Dude, let's
Yep.
go.
Then I'm going to
we go?
declare battle.
Okay.
I will attack you, Sky, with both Inkwell Leviathans.
Does it have haste?
Yeah, the copy does.
Yeah, the copy does.
Oh yeah, that's right. She gives it haste.
Lynch, I will be attacking you with all of these friends here. So 3 and 1, 4, and 6, 10.
Do you want to attack someone else instead?
No.
Don't listen to it.
No. I mean,
What are you
Aetherize
doing?
me if you got it. I know.
What are you
know.
doing?
I already pitched that. I was
What are you doing?
I was just regretting it. Okay, I mean, yeah, I'll cast Soul Shatter for 2. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest converted mana cost among creatures and planeswalkers they control.
So in response to that, I will just sack this to my altar.
Okay, I will sack the token, and you will take just 7.
Yeah.
So I'm taking 10.
Ay, ay, ay.
This?
Then I'll pay 2 and cast a Prismatic Lens. I will pay 1 and Blasphemous Act.
Word. So the lens I would draw for,
Yeah.
and then Blasphemous Act I'll draw for.
Yes.
Okay. Now Blasphemous Act is on the stack, and I finally have kind of a board. And
Yeah.
they don't, so it's literally really just.
It's all about you, bud.
Yeah. I'll cast Counterspell.
Fair. Okay.
Dirty friggin' blue player.
That's my turn.
A lot of watching their boards right
Untap and draw. Mystic Remora goes up to 3, and I'll pay 3 with Mind Stone and Signet and Vault, right? And then I'm gonna cast Soul Ring and tap it for an Ornithopter of Paradise. Tap these 2 for a Talisman of Dominance. Play a command tower. Go to combat.
now. All right, what you doing?
He stole my mana vault.
Okay.
If you hit him for 1,
Yeah.
you force him to pay for the mana vault. I think that's a funny thing.
Exactly my
I can't
style.
I
use
do
my
like
ancient
that.
tomb anymore.
Yeah, that's true already though.
Yeah.
I do like that because, you know, it doesn't create a meaningful difference either as how dead or alive he is at your hands. So yeah, thanks, that's fun.
I mean, but I guess you should probably kill me because I do have a Cyclonic Rift in my hand, and that's probably a better way to prevent me from, slowing this game down.
Okay, so Nymris will attack Michael.
Okay.
And then I have 5, 4, 2, and 1. I mean, let's go Ailey, sorry. And these ones can come over at you, Larry. This 5/4 Cutthroat and 4/3 Dream Eater.
I have no blocks, I will be
So I take
face
one?
blocking 9.
Yeah, you take 1. Holly would take 7. And then don't you know, I'm passing turn.
All right, I untap.
Discard?
Oh, definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm not gonna pay for anything with Ancient Tube. 'Cause I can't even take the life for that. So I gotta pay 4. So
This is kind of funny.
1, 2, 3, 4 to untap Manifold. I now draw for turn.
Sorry, I have now discarded down to 7. I tossed Skeletal Scrying, Brainstorm, Snuff Out, Rapid Hybridization, Price of Fame.
What I could do is I'll pay 1 blue and I'll personal tutor. Search your deck for a sorcery. Reveal that card to all players, shuffle your deck, and put that revealed card on top of it. Capture of Jing's Ho. It's a take an extra turn after this type deal. So that goes on top of my library. I might die, so I guess I should just try that. So I'll tap the top. Anyone have a response?
Nope.
Nope. I believe it will go
goes
to
to
the
you.
top of my library.
All right, so I'll put this to my hand. So 3, 4, 5. I'll attempt to cast Capture of Jingsu to take an extra turn after this one.
Tap 2. Cast Narset's Reversal.
Hey, it goes back to your hand, Mike.
Fuck, that's true.
All is not lost.
See, you can have it still. I just want it too.
I passed the turn, buddy.
You know
Go
what?
for
I'll
it.
fucking murder you guys.
It's
All right.
now your turn.
Narcissus Reversal triggers this.
Fish from the extra turn spell.
Okay. I'm drawing off that. That triggers. And that. I'm also gonna cast. Let's go like that. For this. 3/1 Flash Flying Fairy Wizard. When it comes into play, look at target player's hand. You may choose non-land card from it. If you do, that player reveals a chosen card, puts it on the bottom of his or her library, and draws a card.
I mean, you know I have 3 lands in hand.
I remember that. Lynch,
wanna
let me
look
see
at my
your-
hand?
Yep, I sure do.
You know what's in my hand mostly.
Well, I'm about to know more mostly.
You know these 3 cards. Okay,
Just
go for it.
let me
him do it.
Just let me play bad. Draw a card. Put that on the bottom of your library and draw a card.
That's what happens. You just draw.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I draw a card. I hate your deck.
Yes.
There you go.
You can retire.
So what are you doing? Just keep
now
moving, just keep
your
moving.
turn ends and I start my
Your
extra, turn.
turn.
So I untap, upkeep, pay for Mystic, which is going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not dexterous, but you know what I'm saying. And then draw. And then I'll play. Now this is gnarly. Eiley, please forgive me someday, but I'm gonna Bajuka Bog. Yeah.
Wow. You're getting Bajuka Bog.
Well, I feel like your play sequence has just revealed itself. Eiley has her graveyard blown up. Mike, it's been fun. I think you and I are about to die, bud.
Yeah, do it. So do it. Kill us.
Okay, cool. All right, dude. Don't
17,
don't-
1, 23.
So I'm gonna pay 4 for Seer's Vision. It's an enchantment. It says all opponents play with their hands revealed. And I can sacrifice it to look at target player's hand and choose a card from it. That player discards that card only anytime I can play a sorcery.
I hate this guy.
You hate
Oh,
deck.
No, I hate you.
Cool, victim.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
damn,
cool.
Kude.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna go to combat.
Yep.
Lynch is at 1. I'm just gonna, just so that there's no surprise comebacks over here. Nymris coming your way.
My way?
Yep.
I was gonna say yeah. In response, I'll just tap Ancient 2.
Dude, tight.
So I die before.
Okay, before I can finish declaring attackers.
Yes.
I should mostly finish attacking Larry because I feel more
But also
scared of him
exiled,
than
though.
Ailey. So you're at 17 and have no blockers. So 3, 8, 10, plus 6 is 16,
Prismatic.
17. Coming your way,
Yes.
leaving the Dream Eater
black.
to attack
Yeah, I know.
Eiley.
How much?
Just 4.
So I'm dead, right?
I have 17 damage coming your way.
Yeah, I have no way of untapping a creature to block with. Good beats, bro.
That's it?
Mini.
Yeah, it is.
So you clearly beat everybody.
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, Eiley ain't dead yet.
Oh. What is she down to?
She just
am
took
down to 19.
4. She's at 19. Yeah.
You ended his streak.
I would pass.
How many counter spells do you still have left?
I'm not required to tell you.
What? 3 to cast the Recruiter of the Guard.
Cool. It tutor something?
Yes,
Do it.
for creature with toughness 2 or less.
Let's see what you got.
Go grab Safi Eric's daughter. I can sacrifice her to target a creature, and when that creature is put into the graveyard from play this turn, return it to play.
Cool.
Pay 2 to cast Safi.
Copy in your hand.
Because it was on top of my library, because you tapped
right,
it.
right.
It resolves?
Yeah.
Cool, so I'll sack it. Sack this. Mill myself 1. 2. So this will come back.
Come back. You tutor something.
Tutor my library for... to go grab Renegade Rallier.
Oh.
I can read. 3 for 3/2. Revolt. When Renegade Rallier enters the battlefield, if a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, return target permanent card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah. There's an infinite loop here. No, it's cool. I get it.
Gonna die anyway, so I will tap 3 to attempt to cast the Renegade Rallier. Say 3/2 with Revolt. If when it enters the battlefield, if a permanent I control left the battlefield, I may return a permanent from my graveyard with CMC 2 or less to the battlefield.
Right, and so I think that makes some sort of infinite loop with Safi and Recruiter and all that shit, and I think she could probably tutor out her whole deck or something like that. So just in case, I mean, I'm not gonna really use a brain power to know for sure, but I can cast Wash Away to counter it.
And then I die during your turn?
Hopefully.
So wash away
You swung at him
resolves.
for 17 and me for 4,
Yeah.
so that's 21.
Nymris triggers, that goes like that. Untap, won't pay for Mystic Remora. Wow. Draw.
You almost no cards left in your deck.
I know, I tell you, I'm gonna deck myself. Play a land. You have a 1/1 blocker. I'm gonna Tragic Slip it. It gets -1/-1.
Hi, insult, it's me, Injury.
Yeah,
How you doing?
Insult to injury.
just to make sure
Take
this
one.
works, but then yeah, I'll attack you with everything. This would have got a counter too, so that's probably lethal, isn't it?
Lethal. Good game, Sky. You got the win with your I hate your deck deck.
Nope, I don't.
Oh, where's your hot shot shots?
Have a shot, bud.
I love you, I'm sorry.
You gotta
Sorry,
you
not
gotta-
sorry.
Good win and take a shot of your own hot sauce. Look at this.
Oh, you dead?
Oh,
Yeah.
the dueling hot.
We've been waiting. Nobody did a Tixie vaccine, so.
Damn your interactive tribal deck.
Literally built it just for you, baby. You're welcome. Okay.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming. It was great having you here. We wanted a spicy game. Did we get a spicy game?
We got
Yes.
a spicy game, baby.
You know,
That game, baby.
Man.
not only was that game spicy, I feel like everybody at some point had a look at it. Like, I lost, but I ultied my Planeswalker.
Yeah.
That's fine by me. Pako got up to like double digits and change.
Yep.
You had like 20 cards worth of people's library
Smacking
stolen.
lips off with that shit, yeah.
You know, you went for the combo, I think, a couple times and got stymied. Like,
You were drawing a lot of
You
cards.
know.
You were doing the Tymna
Yeah,
thing.
that's a very good
And
point.
you finally got to run away with it. Good job.
I'd say he
Thanks.
pretty well earned it, but we were also just like sitting there in the koi pod making it
this
rain.
did get me scared, and I was wondering about that a couple times. But you know, it is what it is.
But you can't pay for that, dude. Nobody's paying for that. Like, if it was Ristic Study that y'all let me draw that many cards off of, that'd be one thing. But can't nobody pay for Mystic.
Yeah.
And I'm really mad that you played it after I destroyed the Ristic Study.
Yeah,
Word.
that's what happened.
That's what happened this
Well-
game.
I really appreciate you guys coming on. You guys know you're always invited anytime.
Thanks, man.
Rock
Hey,
out.
Really
buddy.
good game.
Yeah,
really
good game.
beats,
Good
good
game
beats.
around.
So close.
Thank you.
You're
Are you?
lost.
Yes, that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fine.
Good game.
Yeah,
Cut.
GGs.
If you want to support I Hate Your Deck, please consider joining our Patreon. It's an excellent community that we have built with people from around the world where we play Magic in our Discord using Spell Table. If you haven't had a chance to play online Magic yet, try out our Discord. It's a great community where people are gaming daily. And every Thursdays we have Commander Day where people play all day and night, but the community's gotten so big, Commander Day is almost every day at I Hate Your Deck.
It's time for the Patreon shoutouts. I'd like to thank Void Released, Remy Anderson, and Sherman Richards. Thanks, everyone.
If you want a shout out, you need to be a tier 4 or tier 5 patron where we give shout outs. Now, we love all of our patrons, but it's just one of the perks of being a tier 4 or tier 5 patron. Without you patrons, we wouldn't be where we are today, and we wouldn't be able to keep making content. So thank you so much for helping us make this show a reality, and we're really excited to keep bringing you great content for the years to come. I can't wait to be able to bring my son on the channel once he gets old enough, let me tell you.
I Hate Your Deck.
Los Angeles is the sunny home of we the Wizards of the West Coast. And the guests we fuck with on this epic show. I Hate Your Deck! Guitar solo! Alright! The competition is toe to toe. From Cassius Marsh to fucking Post Malone. The best commanders and the lowest blows. I hate your deck! We're on a roll! Wow! So attack, play your cards and say go. Be you white, blue, black, red, green, or gold. It's a counter spell? What's the deal, bro? I hate your deck! Now enjoy the show.
I Hate Your Deck. Join the I Hate Your Deck Patreon exclusive Discord to get the various benefits and be able to play Commander daily with people from around the world in our global community.